Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to a new series. So welcome back. Welcome to 20XX. This is a rather fun roguelite. It is a roguelite made by Battery Staple Games and Firehose Games. It was released a little while back. I haven't been playing it for that long. I've had it for a bit, but I don't really play it that often. I have a bit of the major unlocks, but I don't really have much of the, I've only finished one run in its entirety. It is a pretty difficult game. Now, if you can change save slots, that'd be great, so we can get a fresh file for YouTube. But this game's pretty fun. It's a roguelite in the vein of Mega Man. In the vein of the Mega Man series, the old Mega Man games. The old Mega Mans. It's a roguelite in the style of those. So it involves a lot of platforming, charging up giant fucking attacks, and shit like that. Now I wonder... Let me see, can you... I don't think you can alter saves. Or I don't think you can change saves. Unless you can. Multiplayer... I don't think you can. But, that's fine. Alright. Well, I will spend my soul chips. Extends your involved frames. Increases attack speed. Yeah, sure. Oh, cool. Alright. So, 20XX, we're going to be doing a normal difficulty run, and we're going to see how far we can get. Now, I do have a specific order for this. If you don't know how this game works, you finish levels in a certain amount of time. Well, not in a certain amount of time. Ooh. Dash bolt. So whenever I dash, yeah, I get a nice little projectile-a-rooney. So basically, the way this game works is, you go through different stages. There are 2 of every stage, and you have to complete both of them. Once you complete both of them, you don't have to go back. But there are 2 boss fights in every stage. For example, right now, we got the Perforator as our first boss. So at the end of this stage, we will fight the Perforator. We can come back to this level immediately and do the second part, or we can go to a different area and get certain boss fights done. As the levels go on, the game gets more difficult. This is one of the levels that you do want to finish quick, because the late game variant of this level is very difficult. Wow, that was rather tanky enemy. Soul chips, those are a currency that you use to buy things. That's what I just used to get the attack speed upgrade in the main menu. Alright. It's gonna be a rather slow start to this game, but it is a rather fun game. It's one of the more fast-paced platforming-based roguelites, which I enjoy. I do enjoy platforming roguelites, which is probably why I enjoyed Goner so much. I might play more Goner. If you guys would like to see a game, I would recommend leaving it in the comments, because I've been looking for new games to play. Either make it something new, or something you want to see more of, or a game that, like, you just think I'd enjoy. Something like that, you know? Something for content. Also, we didn't take any damage on that floor, so GG for us. The Perforator Alpha, yep. So this boss is pretty easy. This is a reference to classic bullet hell games. Yeah. Hence the name, the Perforator. It's a rather easy boss fight. The boss fights in this game aren't purportedly difficult. On the contrary, actually, they're rather easy bosses. The bosses aren't what get hard, well, the bosses get harder, but they aren't the hardest part about the levels getting harder. The hardest part about the levels getting harder is the actual level themselves, because the levels, the platforming gets more... Oh, cool, static clinklets, I can cling to walls. How do I... Oh, there we go. Okay. I was gonna say, how do I... Okay, so I can infinite scale walls now, which is cool. But yeah, the levels themselves aren't what get more difficult. It's the bosses don't get more difficult, it's the actual levels that get more difficult. So let's see. Well done, take the boss power or nuts or nog. So nuts are the currency you use to go to item stores and buy augments. Augments, they change your base stats. If I hit pause, you can see we have base stats. We have a, well, they're above the N buster, but a strength stat, a power stat, a run speed stat, and a jump height stat. These are other stats you can increase along with attack speed and things like that. But we will be grabbing the Ninja Sash. Currency is very important in this game, as shops are kind of rare, and you normally have enough money to go to the shop. Anyway, this is what I was talking about, by the way. At the end of each level, you get to pick a level to go to. So we can either finish the Fire Lab, or whatever it's called, Agnosort. We can go to the Vacuum Lab, or we can go to the Frost Ore and fight the Vile Visage. They tell you which boss fight you're going to be fighting in which area. We're going to clear Vacuum Lab, because late game, this and Sky Temple, which we haven't seen yet, but this level and Sky Temple will become the hardest late game. This one actually isn't too difficult late game. I've just kind of engraved it in my head that this is hard. And then I got slightly better at the game. It is a rather fun game, though. Alright, so, as with any Mega Man game, classic disappearing platforms. Any surface that has that light blue material on it like this, you can walk on it. Oh, I think I've received a message on my phone. Oh, fuck. Alright. Oh, that was a great shot, great shot. That's all those years of fighting game reactions coming back to me. Oh, this little cat dude, this is an unlock you get as the game goes on. I can't really show you guys what the base game looks like, as I do not believe there's a way to reset, or not reset, because I put a lot of time into this game. I don't want to reset my file. Love YouTube, but God, I already put the time into this game. I don't want to do it again. But I don't think there's a way to do alternate save files. If there is, then I will check after this run. Very unprofessional of me to not do that before the video, but hey, we're just having a good time here. Oof, wow, that was clutch. You saw that? That was all planned too. There we go. Also, one thing I've noticed, and it's just a little observation, it might not mean anything to you guys at this point, but that little helmet I picked up at the beginning of the game, the one that makes me do that when I dash, I didn't realize it, but there are different creatures whose parts you get. So, like, we have the Oxjax, Ken, I believe this is called. Yeah, the Oxjax Ken. I didn't realize it, because I've only seen, like, 2 of the parts of that set, but they're all named after Street Fighter characters, which is kind of cool. Because I know the chest plate is called the Oxjax Guile, which is, haha. There's a lot of video game references. There's an item called the Plumber's Hat, which is just a Super Mario Brother hat. Oh, this boss, as the game gets later, this boss becomes ridiculously difficult. Alright. This is, like, the most favorable position for these guys to get into, because it's very easy to dodge on this top platform as I get hit. You want to focus one of them down. Alright, let's see. Fuck. Alright. There we go. Alright. And as long as we finish, there's a little timer in the bottom left corner. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a little timer. And if we finish the level before that timer runs out, we get a special prize. Those little present boxes you get. Not the boss fight item, but after you beat the boss, there's a thing called the time bonus, which is just a tiny little box that can give you, like, health, armor. Oh, there's the plumber's hat. Sweet. Boosts both jumping and plumbing abilities. This thing is very good. Jump height is very important in this game. It makes platforming a lot simpler. You guys won't really see me grabbing the boss powers too much, because the only boss powers I really... Ooh, strong arm. That's a really good item. Makes our basic attacks do more damage. We want to go to Sky Temple. We want to save the ice level for last, because that is probably the easiest late game level, other than Vacuum Lab. But we do want to get rid of the Stone Temple Sky City. So as you can see, oh, whoa, the enemy color palettes in this level have changed. Instead of getting the normal, oh wow, that was bad, epic platforming. Instead of getting the normal enemy color palettes of, you know, your browns and your oranges, there are some enemies that are black and red. Those are upgraded variants of enemies. Think of them like in Binding of Isaac, when you finish a floor, there are sometimes advanced versions of enemies. For example, in the Binding of Isaac, there's the Globins, the little zombie dudes that resurrect themselves. And in this game, you know, and as you go on, they get there's different variants of the Globins. There's the one with the one with the eyeball, and then there's the black one, the one that when you kill it, it spawns a spider. You know, there's different variants of the same enemy, and they're just slightly stronger versions of the same enemy. In this game, normally that just correlates to them having either a stronger attack or a correlates to them having a stronger attack or a a higher health pool. Armor. Armor is non-renewable health that allows you. Wow, that was a very. I was gonna say, hopefully we kill this guy quick, cause ouchie. Wow. Alright, anyway, you're not really going to be able to see it because I already lost all my armor. But armor, it allows you to take damage but not get knocked back, which is a rather useful skill. One of the best items in the game, in my opinion, is the, I believe it's the chest piece or the helmet for a set called the Armatort, as in, you know, tortoise. There's a set called the Armatort set, and there's one of the items, I forget if it's the helmet or the chest piece, but whenever you pick up health, there's like a 25% chance you also get a piece of armor, and it's a really good ability. Also, we have a lot of nuts this run, you know, the currency in this game, and not a lot of places to spend it because we haven't found a shop yet. Shops are kind of rare in this game, so we'll just spend our money on health. Spent a pretty fat penny there, but that's fine. There's another champion variant. We have fought the normal variant of that enemy before. There's another champion variant. Wow, he shoots a lot faster than his non-champion counterpart. Alright. Be a little crate. Oh, and a store. Neat. Alright, so there's a shop. Let's see what's in the shop. Yeah, I was going to say, they can give you... So, yeah, I was going to say, that's the Dracopin's Pride. Attack kills might restore health. Yes, that is really good. So pretty much every time we kill something, there's a slight chance we get health back, which if... I believe... No, because I believe it's the chest piece, but if you could stack that with the one that gives you armor with health, that would be really good. So this is Kerr. He's one of the easier bosses. He has a thing called the... I believe it's... Yeah, that. It's called like the Quid Laser or something. Or the Quip Laser. Not a very difficult boss by any stretch of the imagination. Look at that masterful dodging. I had to go quiet there and everything. Had to pay. Whoa. Am I really about to perfect my boy Kerr? Yes, sir. Alright, what do we get? A heart container. I was about to say life extender, but that's the worst version of that. The Quintilaser, not Quip or whatever the fuck the other thing I said. This thing is pretty good. It does... Every ability in this game does more damage to a certain boss than other ones. The one we want is that ability that goes through shields. I forget which one it is, but one of the abilities goes through shields. So yeah, we're just going to grab the nutsack again. And then Eternal Star, which is the other boss fight in Sky Temple. We get Sky Temple done because this becomes the hardest platforming level later in the game. And Eternal Star is a pretty easy boss fight, so I mean... Also, soundtrack in this game is very reminiscent of those Elden... Or Olden, not Elden. The Olden games. It's a rather nice game. It's nostalgic. Because it's... While you do see a lot of games, you know, imitating a rather classic style of gameplay, this just takes the Mega Man formula, and it's kind of just like a fan-made Mega Man. One thing I will say, you guys remember that huge controversy back in the day about what was that game? 20X or not 20XX? Jeez, Mighty Number 9. I've seen multiple, and by multiple I mean like two. I think I've seen like 2 reports online that everybody was like, Yeah, this game fills the void that was made by Mighty Number 9. You know, I can kind of see it. I've played Mighty Number 9. It was a pretty fun game. It's kind of irrelevant at this point, though. I don't think anybody's talking about that anymore. I think I just brought up something from, like, fucking 2012, The Depths of Mankind. That was the depths of game history right there. It's one of those games that people tend to forget about because it wasn't... Oh yeah, these guys are kind of dangerous. It wasn't very memorable, and I think it was the crowdfunding thing that got it to blow up, right? No damage, Glory Zone, alright. So we have to take no damage and kill all the enemies. If we finish a Glory Zone, this is the normal way of getting armor in this game. Like the little armor pieces. That little scarab guy up there scares me, but that's fine. I was gonna say if we get... Oh! What do we get? That is the Oxjack's Guile. I was just talking about that. If you get a full set of one thing, it gives you a pretty decent buff. I believe you get a special ability. I'm not gonna grab the Oxjack's Guile. It's probably my least favorite chess piece in the game, mainly because it's not very useful. Wow, ouch. I know what you might be saying, but hey, if you're not really taking a lot of damage, isn't the Dracopin's Pride kind of useless? And I mean, yes, in some regard, but it's more the safety of having it. Because the dash shield is good, don't get me wrong. Oh, fuck, that was not a favorable play. The dash shield is really good, but it's not as good as just getting free health. Oh, you saw that? That was some janky platforming. Although it appears that the proc rate on the Dracopin's Pride is rather... Whoa, that was a champion variant of the little solar panel dude, yeah. Yeah, a lot of attacks in this game, by the way, only do 1 damage. Normally the only thing that changes with champion variants of enemy is that... Or champion variants of enemies is that they have a different attack pattern, or they have more health, or they move faster. Something of that sort. Very rarely will an enemy do more damage. Most things only do 1 damage because your health bar in this game is very limited. I believe there might be a health cap in this game. There might not be though. Whew, that was a ballsy jump. We have 3 minutes to get to the end of this level. Yeah, Sky Temple levels also tend to be the longer levels in the game. This and the Agnisort, the fire level. Agnisort has some of the harder platforming too. We need more plumber's caps. They are very good items. Jump height is very important for late game platforming because you can jump over these things, and it makes platforming a lot simpler, especially once we get a special pair of boots. What the boots in this game do, because most of the items in this game of a certain tree have a certain theme. Most of the chess pieces in this game are defense oriented. All the boots in this game have ways to alter your movement. This is a free item, thank you. What is this? The Quantum Spook. There it is. Attacks, ignore, walls, and shields. We don't have any token. Extreme poverty detected. This game's got a good sense of comedy too. So Eternal Star. This is a rather easy boss fight. This boss fight is more difficult because of the room that you're fighting him in. That's his ability right there. The little... Well, I'm getting cooked right now. You see this? So that little ability that he's using, the little purple thing, that's the ability you get for beating him. It's not very good. Whoa. Oh, wow. Oh. I didn't realize they could just spawn me inside the boss. Whew. Alright. That was a bit racy. We almost got cooked. That is the Excalibur. Yep. So this thing makes, yeah, it makes your, it raises your health, makes you do more damage. But, you do less power damage, which doesn't really affect us because we're not really using powers this run. We're gonna head back to Agnisort. Alright, so this is where the game starts getting pretty difficult after the 4th level. But it's a pretty fun game. It's a cute little game. But yeah, it's a rather fun game. It gives me something to talk about at least. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Advanced movement patterns, by the way. That enemy should have been one shot and should have been moving in a much more predictable, slow pattern. And wow, I'm getting healed like left and right by this little active ability, or the little passive ability now. Wow. Oh, neat. Soul chip, a single soul chip. Also, we are not doing the basic attack damage that I would like to be doing. That's an energy machine. That's 2 energy machines on top of each other. That's a lot of energy machine for some reason. Wow. You guys saw that? That masterful fucking platforming. That was not worth. This, however, this might be worth. What is it? Nah. Actually, nah. I think I just like the N Buster too much. Oh, wow. That sucks. Oh my god, please don't let me die for the item that I wasn't even gonna pick up. The reason platforming on this level is so scary is because there's these little pilot lights all around the map, and they you don't realize it, but the damage starts to stack up in this game. Be swift. Wow. Oh, I might die here. I'm dead. Damn it. Alright, so we got 4 bosses down. That's not bad. Good, let the salt flow through you. The Department of Aggravation. That was a pretty good run. I actually had a pretty good time. That was nice. We got 4 floors in on normal difficulty. Not very good at this game, but it's fun. Let's see what else can we unlock. Glass cannon, gain damage and squishiness. Alright. Nothing too interesting here. Well, that's 20XX. I hope you guys enjoyed. Wait, what did it? Are you sure you want to quit? Yes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I had a good time making it. I really do enjoy playing roguelites. They're fun. This one in particular is pretty fun. So if you guys like what you saw, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. It's me, Melting Explodes Bloodily, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.